What's up, guys? It's your girl, Wintana. Dating app fatigue is real. Let's talk about it. The mindless scrolling, the dry DMs, it's really giving a girl burnout. But with Field, spelled F-E-E-L-D, dating is different. This is a space where you can explore your desires, find your people, and connect with honesty. Download Field today on the App Store or Google Play by clicking the link in the bio. That 90s, early 2000s, men like really yearning.
Exactly.
Where is that?
Now they're all so lazy. Yeah, we were already dating for 2 years when he moved and I thought it was over. And how I would explain postpartum depression, it's like you're in the middle of an ocean, right? It's very dark.
Okay, Maxi, this is the tea that I want for myself. And I know some of the girls listening are gonna love this. Your man bought you a house as your push present.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Bittersweet Podcast. It's your girl, Wintana. And today we have a very special guest on the podcast, guys. I'm so excited to bring you Maxi Ducer, content creator, fitness guru, mother, mindset, everything you see, it's sitting right next to me. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
How are you? Thanks for having me.
Thank you for jumping on. We were saying off camera, guys, how she walked into the studio and I was like, hey, just chit-chatting. And I realized we've never formally introduced ourselves to each other. Social media just makes me feel like I know you.
Yeah, I know.
It makes me feel like, because you do such a good job with your vlogs in like bringing people in and just being, like like I was recently watching, and I watched it when it was coming out too, the Testing the Rich Life, everything. I'm just like, it's like I'm on the FaceTime call with her. I'm like, girl, what did they say to you? So it just, when you came in, it's like we're just chit-chatting.
Yeah.
And we didn't even realize we haven't actually formally introduced or been like, hey, my name is this and that.
Yeah, you're very warm to talk to, so it's like.
Same. I'm matching your energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. How are you today?
I'm good. It was a stressful morning, but like we're here.
We're here, and you look good.
Oh, thank you. It took a lot of... Oh, my kids.
Girl, the motherhood. I want to get into all of that, motherhood, all that stuff, because you're keeping it together, and then some.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does seem like that, but I don't know. It does take a lot though.
Does it?
Yeah.
I feel like it definitely does, especially like to come out, like to get dressed, to do all the things. My sister recently had a baby, and she's like, even to just meet up with a friend,
it's a lot. Yeah.
It's like there's so many things that I have to remember to pack, and if I don't, it's easier to just be stay at home.
I
agree. I have to. Yeah.
My advice will always be just do it. It doesn't matter how you look. Just go.
Just go.
See, now because my baby is like 2.
Yeah.
It gets better and better. You know, like when she was 6 months, I looked raggedy. Yeah. I'm telling you. And I'll go out raggedy. Doesn't matter.
It didn't bother you?
Not even one bit.
You need to have that mindset as well of just being like, I'm here and I'm just,
Sometimes you can see me on the street looking homeless. I don't care.
Girl, I have no kids, and sometimes you can see me on the street looking homeless.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Before we get into this episode, we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to start with the bitter and sweet.
Okay.
So this episode is sponsored by Field, a dating app that connects open-minded people exploring love, desire, and alternative relationships in a safe, inclusive way. This bitter or sweet game is going to be based on online dating. So the way bitter or sweet works is I'm going to give you a scenario, and you're going to say like bitter, meaning you agree, or sweet, you disagree.
Okay, sweet is I disagree. That's very...
No. Bitter, you disagree. Sweet, you agree. Yeah, sorry, guys. I'm tripping out today. This is my morning coffee. All right, so online dating has ruined romance. Bitter or sweet?
Girl, I haven't dated since I was 19.
What's your perspective, though, on online dating?
Yeah, sweet.
You think it's ruined it?
I think so.
I think so, too.
I think so.
I think we need to bring back, like, that 90s, early 2000s, men like really yearning.
Exactly.
Where is that?
Now they're all so lazy. They don't pursue.
Nothing. That's why I'm just, I think we need to bring it back. Come on, guys.
Yeah, what are you guys, especially Australian men? Sorry, I have to say that one.
Especially what?
Australian men.
Why specifically Australian men?
Oh my God. The men outside Australia, they still have that, that yearn, that chase. Like when I traveled outside Australia, I was like, oh, so it's not just all men, it's just Australian men.
You're right. I feel like men outside of Australia, they want to impress you.
Yes.
They want to, like they step out, it's like, okay, let me see what we can. Here, I just don't feel that energy.
No, not at all. They're just like, I don't know what it is. I don't want to say lazy, but lazy.
Yeah. I think it's I used to say they just have no game. They have no riz.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what it
no,
is.
that too. I agree, 100%.
Yeah, not us just shading Australian men, guys. I get called out for that all the time. People meet their soulmates online all the time, bitter or sweet.
Oh, that's 50-50.
I'm going to say sweet. You know why? I actually know a few people that have met their like mans that they're going to pursue online.
I feel like now, yes. Ever since COVID, I feel like things changed. See, I met mine in person, but like now a lot of people meet online because no one's going out.
Did you ever date online?
No.
Never did. I can't relate. Yeah.
Can't relate.
I've been there. I mean, I try it, you know what I mean? But it's always very like, it's difficult when you're used to meeting them in person.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm open to it now. I feel like with the culture now, it's become
Online.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay, hookup culture dominates dating apps. Bitter or sweet?
Sweet. I feel, I don't know. Bitter?
Hookup culture dominates dating apps. Yeah, I'm going to say bitter
Yeah.
for that too. And then dating apps make it easier to ghost people. Bitter or sweet?
Very much sweet.
Sweet.
100%.
Last one is dating is empowering for shy. Dating online is empowering for shy people.
Oh, yeah, sweet. They made it for them, 100%. Yeah.
So this is not for the. You think so?
I think so. I know so. Because shy people wouldn't normally come and talk to you in person.
Yeah.
Dating apps, like they know how to type, they know how to text.
Yeah,
I
they
feel
don't know in person. They don't know how to like.
Yeah, so I feel like a shy person
I can agree with that actually.
invented dating apps for sure.
Yeah, I love how you're standing on that.
Yeah, 100%, 10 toes.
All right, Maxi, I have so much I want to get into with you
Okay.
today. I want to start off with just let people know just a little bit about your early life because I feel like you are someone that you told me you've been on social media for years now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've also like you've kind of documented your whole motherhood journey, but before that, like what was it? What was happening?
Look, so I came, I don't know, I don't even talk about this much, but I came to Australia for holiday
Oh, from where?
from Nigeria, like back when I was like my very early childhood.
What made you want to come to Australia?
No, I didn't choose that. My parents were
parents
like,
were
we're going on
going.
holiday and we never went back. Yeah. So I didn't know I was going to live here, really.
Did you like it when you first got here?
No.
That's so
absolutely.
crazy.
I don't know if I still do.
Would you ever move back to Nigeria?
No, I don't know. Honestly, I actually have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm so used to like this is my home now and this
Yeah.
is all I know. So I would love, this is a bit controversial, I would love to try the US. I know their country's a little bit right now, but
I can't lie, I'm on that as well. But
I
every
love-
time I hear, I love New York.
I do. I've never been. I'm going in 2 months.
Oh, get ready.
I know.
It's like that city, you just go and you feel like, you know those movies where you're like, like
Yeah,
just
you know?
big city, like everything is so, everyone is moving, everyone's hustling, and there's just so much that you can get in that one place.
Exactly. I feel like, in Australia, I'm classified as doing the most. Over there, I feel like I'm just going to blend in.
Yeah, you will. Would
know-
you ever do the UK?
I don't know, because I've never been either. Like,
Yeah.
I've just not traveled. I've been popping out babies. Yeah.
So when did that start for you?
Like popping out babies.
Yeah.
22.
Like popping out babies?
Yep.
Okay, 22.
Yeah, I got pregnant at 22. Yeah.
What was did you always want to get married, like have children young? Like what was
I didn't think I was going to ever get married.
So what happened? What changed?
Well, I met him.
Where did you meet him? What was the story?
So like we met at a wedding. This is just such a fairy tale story.
Okay.
And he was the bridesmaid. He was the groomsman and I was the
Okay.
bridesmaid and we got paired together.
Okay.
But before that, like I blocked him on Instagram
Why?
because like, I don't know. Because
Wait, did you know him before that?
no, I didn't.
So how did you block him?
Because he saw me at a wedding apparently and he liked me and then he messaged me.
Yeah.
But then I found out that he knew my family and my family had a problem with my social media back in those days. So I was thinking, because I blocked all my family members.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how are they seeing my social media? So I thought he was the one that...
Why would he snitch on you?
I know, right? I don't know. I just wanted
You're
to...
paranoid, yeah?
Yeah, I was very paranoid. So I was like, oh, I saw him with my uncle. I'm like, yeah, blocked. You're done.
Okay.
You're done.
You're like you're seeing that like he's
Yes.
actually with your family.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, nah, you're done. But yeah, we got paired together. I feel like that was on purpose.
Yeah. Did he ask you like?
Oh yeah,
that
he's very bold. He's like, "Hoi, why did you block me?"
What'd you say?
I'm like, "Huh? I was like, I'm sorry. He was just chilled. It was like, okay, all right, I want to take you on a date in 2 weeks.
He was direct.
Very direct. And I love
I
that.
love direct too.
I love that.
One thing I love is a man that's just like very intentional and
Yes.
very much like, I'm going to do this. Let's go.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Exactly. He was out taking a date. And I just thought, I was like, wow, you're bold. But yeah, that's...
And you used to kind of dating those kind of men at the time? Or?
Yeah, I would always go for a man like that.
Okay.
Because I'm very, like, I have such a huge personality. If you don't have what it takes to,
Do you want someone to match your personality or calm you down? Like, do you feel like, because I feel like if I was with a guy who was, I have a pretty big personality. And if I had someone that was just like, we're in a room and he's just like bigger than me, I think it would just be a lot for me.
See, I want that.
Really?
That's so, because for him, he has this balance of calm and, I love that because even though I have a big personality and I've got this social media, some days I don't want to talk when I go out, you know, and he's always ready to talk and he's got that big personality.
Yeah.
And I just feel so comfortable and I
can just kind of sit back. Yeah.
And I love that.
I feel like that's confidence though, as well. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think there's a because there's guys the loudest in the room sometimes and I'm like, it's too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I like that. Like, he's just exactly what I was going for. I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I should get married.
Did you feel like immediately you knew he was going to be
No, we were just
dating?
I don't know what we can say on here, but we were just in for the knacks.
Tell us, girl. Tell us what you were in for, because the girls need to know.
We just wanted to just have fun,
Okay.
literally. And I didn't think it was gonna last. I didn't think that far at all, really. I met him when I was like 19. So what happened was, like, he proposed to me. This is like in 2020 when, like, he moved to Tassie.
Yeah. Why?
For work.
Were you in a relationship at the time?
Yeah, we were already dating for 2 years when he moved, and I thought it was over. Really?
Girl, long distance for 2 years.
Yes, we
did. For 2 years?
Yeah.
While you were in Melbourne?
Yeah, but we saw each other every month.
Oh, you guys flew? You flew there or he flew?
Yes.
Oh.
So I'll do this month, he does next month.
That's really cute.
Every single
there
month.
was consistency there.
Yes,
yeah.
there was consistency. So we saw each other. But yeah. Like,
did you know there was going to be an end date for the long distance? Did you guys have like in 2 years this is going to end? Or was it just kind of open?
No, we just said, I think we should get married in 2020. Yeah, I guess we did say that.
Yeah, because I've said this. I've said I could only do long distance if I know that there's going to be like
an end. But there was prospect. So we didn't put pressure. We were like, okay, we'll see how it goes. If we're still feeling each other, then, that's all good.
Yeah.
But we were feeling each other. So yeah, he got me pregnant and then...
He got me pregnant?
Yeah, he did get me pregnant and then they shut the borders.
And you were there. Where were you?
Here.
You were in Melbourne.
Yeah.
So you were pregnant and he wasn't here?
No.
Girl.
I know.
That would have been so hard.
I was upset, but then, he came over, we got married, and then I went there.
And then you moved to Tassie?
Yes.
How long did you stay there for?
Too long, I tell you. 3 years of freaking torture.
I don't know how you handled that.
Yeah,
because
I don't
Tasmania
know
is like, as someone who wants to leave Melbourne already and go somewhere bigger, Tasmania, you would have been struggling.
Oh, and I was postpartum too, and I feel like that's how I gained my social media following. Social media was all I had.
Yeah.
You
were sharing and you were using that.
I was just like like-minded fellow depressed people were following me. So we're all like depressed together. Really. Just sharing our fellow. Okay, today, here's what. I was crying like every day on there.
How was it for you as like, obviously you're someone who, you didn't expect to have a baby. Now you're 22, you're having a child. You live away from home without your family.
Yeah.
Just even as a young mom, like, was this something that when you first got pregnant, did you like question what you wanted to do? Was it something that you were like how sure of it were you?
So when I got, because I knew he was my husband, we're planning on having a baby 8 months before it happened.
Yeah.
No, 8 months, let's say we wanted to have a baby in December. Yeah. It happened in March.
Okay, so you were planning for it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We knew we wanted it, but it came a little bit.
And you were okay with having a kid? For you, was it like having a child young was never
I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Because no one was posting about motherhood. I feel like now women are lucky because you guys kind of know what you can expect.
No, but also it scares me.
But that's the thing.
It scares me. Like when I hear stories, all of even like my cousins who are like my age, a little bit older or whatever, my sister, they were like, this is not fun. I've spoken to women on this podcast. They're like, it's not a joke.
It's not,
Pregnancy
though.
is, yeah.
It's not. I feel like for me, pregnancy was fine. I guess second was hard. Postpartum for me was the issue.
Yeah.
And that's why I post what I post. Like, I don't just post there's a lot of ups. It's
Yeah.
just like, I always use this analogy. I feel like people would understand. It's just like studying to be a doctor. It's hard. Not everyone can do it. Doesn't mean when they start getting money, it's worth it. I don't know if that makes sense. Like,
yeah, like so for you, once you have the child, because I've also seen how a child can give someone purpose.
Yes.
Like I have seen people and it's like your life, you can just tell they have like this like energy for life now.
let me tell you how it feels like for me. I don't think I would have been able to achieve half of what I've done without them.
Really?
So I feel like I can do anything.
Really?
You know, when people are like, oh, I have no motivation. I literally give birth to my freaking motivation. They're there. The constant motivation. You don't have to look for it.
Is the love, you know how, okay, you love your man.
Yeah.
Would you compare it to that love that you have for your partner, or it's different, totally different?
Oh, it's like the most love some people, like I love myself so much.
Yeah.
But that's the ultimate level of love that I've ever experienced. With kids, you love them more than yourself.
Really?
And that you can never, like, I've never loved anyone more than me. It's very overbearing. It's overwhelming. It's like, if there's a gun, I'm jumping. I'm not thinking twice.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, take me.
Yeah,
It's that kind of love. It's like, I
Yeah.
would do anything for you.
Wow.
It's crazy. I feel like it's the greater the reward, the greater the state. That's why I feel like that's why I'm so passionate about what I post. It's like, okay, I post for mothers. I post for people that want to be mothers. Just so, it's such a beautiful experience. But if you don't have the right cards, it can be the worst thing you've ever done.
Yeah. What are the right cards?
I feel like for me, if you don't have a great partner, at least have money.
Yeah. Facts.
That's it.
Facts.
If you have the money, then you can buy support. But for me, it's like, okay, a great partner is very important. That should be at least your support system. And great partner and money. I feel like that's like the two things. Other
and
things
a
can
community too, like people. Like if you can,
That's like
if you
extra.
Can, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have that, you're good.
Yeah.
But that's like that nowadays. That's a luxury. So I just like to say a great partner. If you don't have that, at least have money.
Yeah.
If you don't have both, like
Good luck.
yeah.
There's a video I saw and I want to play it for you. And it kind of relates to what you're saying and I just want to get your reaction.
Like, I'm about to have 4 kids. And every single day I wake up early in the morning, I go to sleep late at night promoting this album. My grandma from my father's side, she had 10 kids in a wooden house. And after she gave birth to her kids, she'll go back in a farm, make cheese, sell mangoes. And my grandmother from my mom's side, she had 13 kids, brought all of them one by one to America, cooking food, cleaning people's houses. So can you imagine me telling one of my grandmas, oh, I'm just so tired. That's why I cannot go get some millions and raise my 4 kids or my 3 kids. Oh, look at me like, girl, you can't be serious. Or my mom. So it's like there shouldn't be no excuse for me neither. There shouldn't be.
On-field openness is celebrated. You can explore your sexuality, your desires with no judgment over and over again. And people are upfront, honest, and transparent about what they're looking for. If you listen to this podcast, then you know representation is really important to us. And Field is really one of those dating apps where you can see that representation, community, and also individuality is important and honored. Whether you're looking for a lover or friends, you can really find your people. If you're curious, playful, or over the scrolling grind, download Field today on the App Store or Google Play by clicking the link in the description. Yeah, and it just made me think of like, obviously, like even just what you're saying now, like how one, it gives you that purpose, that drive, but also like how even me as someone who has not had a child, I'm always like, oh, I don't have the time. Or,
I see that
like,
a lot. Yes.
And it's like you have, even when I think about my parents, when I think about just how they move, they've left a foreign country, war, moved to another country they don't know. Tried to seek refuge, couldn't. Came to Australia over time, whatever. And now they're here, refugees, building from nothing. And they've got all of this. And it's like we are so like, I don't know, I listen to stories like that. And even just like what you're saying, it's like, are we just, what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh,
Spoiled?
Spoiled, yes. Let me tell you, like, one thing I don't like when people that don't have kids say they're tired.
Yeah.
Like, I believe you.
Yeah.
Because I was tired too. But it's like when you go through some life experiences, girl, it is gonna toughen you up. Back then, I'm like, I can't believe I said I had no time, girl.
Yeah.
I was studying nursing. I did from nursing to placements to work. And I tell you, I still have time.
Now?
No, then.
Then, yeah.
I thought I
Yeah.
had no time.
Do you know what I realized though? I act like I don't have time. I act like I'm overwhelmed. I am sometimes.
Yeah,
I am.
yeah,
You know, you do feel it because it's relative to your experience. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
It's
but then
not-
also I'm like, I am wasting time scrolling or doing this or doing, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
not locking in the
Yeah.
way I could be locking in.
But it's valid though. It is valid. You know,
It
it's
is. Like, what can we do? We don't have the, I don't feel it.
You don't
know?
feel it.
Yeah.
It's like there's this feeling for me. It's like, girl, I want to make my kids, like, I want to leave a beautiful world behind for them.
Yeah.
That's why I'm hustling this hard. I'm striving because I want my kids to like enjoy life really, and also because even if I get billions of dollars tomorrow, I'm still gonna make sure my kids understand what it feels like
to actually like build and get their own money, right?
Yeah, not even that. Like, it's more like the way I parent, I'm a coach. Yeah, I for real. For real.
How? What do you mean?
I feel like that's my nature. I like to teach people. I don't like doing for you. I like to show you how to do it.
Okay.
So for them, for example, like my son does know how to cook and he's 4. If I tell him to clean this space for you, he would clean it up for you. So I'm saying like I want to just equip them with the skills that they need in life to thrive with or without me.
How did you even become like that? Like, did you know? Again, I'm gonna bring it back to you. Bring it back. Did you say your mom?
Yeah.
Okay, but even as a young woman yourself, having like you were 22. I keep going back to that, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes now when I think about having children, I'm like, what kind of woman do I want to be, and how am I going to be that type of woman for my kid? Do I need to
Yeah.
prep myself to be that type? I'm always thinking about that because it's
Yeah.
like you don't want to also ruin your kids or
That's
like
true.
you know what I mean. So it kind of gives me. But now it's like is it because you've been doing it? Is it something that you've developed over time?
Yeah.
Being the confidence that you have.
I feel like because I do
Yeah.
have like almost 5 years experience in motherhood now. That's a lot.
It
and I
is.
feel like because society has so much to say about how someone should parent their kids.
Yeah.
And when you have a kid, you know, they're going to see you with this newborn. They're like, okay, don't hold him this way. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do that. You get so overwhelmed with so many advice. And one day I said, can I curse?
You
on
can curse.
Shut the fuck up. Let me just parent the way I want to parent.
Absolutely. That type of shit would drive me insane. Don't tell me I'm not a good mother. Don't tell me how to raise my children. And I feel so bad for mothers that are going through that because I already
Yes.
know in itself it's already hard. It's already
Exactly.
overwhelming because it's such a new experience. And it's worse when you're hearing it from people who are also women because you would have gone through the same thing too if you have children.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
a lot of the times they tell you gotta cook, you gotta clean, you gotta do the laundry, you gotta do that before. That's why because you gain a lot of weight too when you're not everyone does that, but majority of women gain so much weight when they have kids. Like, you could be a size 6, I'm telling you, be ready to be a size 14.
Yeah.
The size has no limit. You can keep going up.
Yeah. And I want to get into, because right now, like, you have like built yourself up to being a coach. Like you were posting your own content, your own journey with like fitness. And guys, if you haven't checked it out, like, I really, really want you guys to look at her page. I'm going to obviously tag everything.
Yeah.
But it's so inspiring to see like how, girl, your body is tea. Like, what do you mean? No, give me a shit. That when I tell you the abs, I'm looking at the stomach, like flat
Girl,
abs.
I'm telling you, like, it took a lot of blood and tears.
I know for a fact it would have, because it's not easy to, it's one thing to like shed the weight, but then also to tone up and to like, you know, be fit the way you are. Like, it would have been just even the mental discipline that you would have had to go through.
Exactly.
It was just amazing to see, and obviously continue to see your journey. But how did you, I guess, like, what was the motivation for you to be like, I'm going to really, like, what clicked in your mind to be like, I'm actually going to really dedicate my time and like commit to this journey of being a fitness, not even the coach side, but just like going in all in for yourself?
Because there was no other option. Like, prior to having kids, I was working out. I wasn't fresh.
Yeah.
You know, but the difference is how you work out before you have kids is different from how you would work out after you have kids. It's a completely different approach to fitness.
What do you mean?
So when you don't have kids, girl, you can schedule a gym work. Like you can go to the gym, exercise. You got time to meal prep. It is the easiest thing, if you ask me. I'm not saying it's easy to do, but trust me,
You have the like the room to do it. Yeah,
you can easy.
girl. You're so disrespectful.
Yes, I'm telling
She's
you.
disrespecting me right now. I'm not even gonna lie.
But then I always acknowledge, like, because I've gone through what I've gone through.
Yeah.
I still feel like, you know, people that struggle and they don't have kids, it's pretty valid too.
Yeah.
I still think it's valid.
It's a discipline thing. It's a mental thing. Because even myself now, I've clocked like when I say, oh, I can't, like now I have no excuse.
Yes.
There's no excuse. If I want to get up tomorrow and go, I can actually go.
Yeah.
It's sticking to the routine and sticking to like just being disciplined enough to be like, just get up and go. It doesn't always have to be convenient. You don't have to wait to be motivated. You have to do it. You know?
Now the difference between that, like with motherhood now, it's
There's
not
no
it's
time,
not
yeah?
no, it's not just discipline. You can be disciplined, but
Yeah.
we've got every excuse under the sun
Yeah.
not to pursue that discipline, like pursue our goals.
Yeah.
I would say it's overwhelming. It's different. Like for me, an exercise that would usually take me 30 minutes to complete takes me 2 hours sometimes. See, prior to my mindset,
Because you have your kids around you. Yeah.
you got to fit it in somehow.
Yeah.
I would have to let go of the dishes, the laundry, and that's what I preach all the time. And a lot of moms can't do that.
Yeah.
They have to make sure everywhere is sparkling clean before they work out. Girls, you're not gonna get anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. You need to let go of the freaking chores, work on yourself, and you're gonna come back with so much energy. But it's easier said than done because we're always so tired and so touched out. It's very hard to do. But for me, I'm like, you know, I gotta pick my heart.
Yeah, you have to pick it,
Yeah.
and obviously at the end of the day, like you're gonna end up feeling how you're feeling if you do. If you end up like if you don't work out, you end up feeling like shit.
Exactly.
If you go actually prioritize yourself, but I understand the convenience, right? Where you're just like, ugh, let me just yeah.
But that's why I like to coach because it's a very specific strategy. See, I would do 10 minutes workout and I'll be proud of myself when I started.
Talk to me about that. And I feel like there would be a lot of young mothers or new mothers listening and they're probably just like, I just don't have the motivation or like the energy or this. Like, what can they do to just like slowly bringing it in?
So I feel like when you just have the baby, forget about fitness, first of all. Like you need to focus on surviving.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, when my baby turned 4 months, some people feel it earlier. When she turned 4 months, I'm like, okay, like I can start, you know, getting my stuff together. I can start going on walks, 20 minutes walk. I didn't care about diet because I was breastfeeding and I was eating like a friggin', let's not even talk about that one. But I'm like, you know what? I can't fix my diet right now. It's more like, I call it like habit stacking. I picked one thing and I just worked on it.
Yeah.
So instead of saying, okay, now I want to start my fitness journey on Monday. Okay, let us fix our food, do my exercise, get 10K steps. That's what a lot of people do because it's a marathon. People treat it like a freaking race.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
Okay, so what do we do?
You got to pick one thing, work on it first.
So give me an example of the one thing that you would pick.
So when I started my journey, the first thing I always like to pick, because it's the easiest for me, is moving my body, right?
Okay.
So I'll take the kids, like put them in the pram. I don't care what you're wearing. I literally don't give a rat's ass. I would come with liquid tits and everything, push that pram, and I'm like, okay, 15 minutes walk.
Yeah.
7 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever.
Yeah.
Get back in. 15 minutes. Okay, that's good. The next day, 15 minutes walk, get that done.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, 3 times a week, 15 minutes walk, I'll get that done. When I'm consistent with doing that, then I add something else. I'm like, okay, let me fix my breakfast now. And then I work on fixing my breakfast and walking.
Yeah.
When that's done, then I work on fixing something else like that. So
That's such a smart way to do it. And then so you're not feeling so like, okay, I have to do all these things at once.
And you don't feel like a failure because
Yeah.
you're succeeding. When you set small goals, that way it's easier. So when I do have clients like come to me, 2 weeks into their journey, they're like, what's going on? Like, why is the scale not moving? I'm like, girl, because you're not seeing, sometimes like the work starts here. But people wait, like if they don't see the physical results, they don't feel like anything's happening.
Yeah.
But you got to work on here first.
This is the hard.
Yes.
If this is good,
Yes.
then the physical results will come faster.
But the physical comes later.
Yeah.
That's the difference. That's why a lot of people struggle, because they're waiting for this instead of acknowledging this.
Yeah. But what's the mindset trick for you? Like, what have you done to be like, okay, I need to just completely switch your mindset?
So for me, it's like doing nothing is worse than doing something. So for me, I'm like, okay, if I walk 15, I don't care how long it takes me.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to be better off than yesterday. So that's my mindset. I'm like, I can't give up.
We're too hard on ourselves, I realize as well. Like, I think we're so like, everything needs to be perfect at all times. And if it's not, then I'm da-da-da-da-da-da. And then you end up just like flopping, you know?
Exactly. And
but if you're just kinder, you're just like, I don't know. I feel like just being nicer to yourself and acknowledging that this is hard.
Yes.
And when you do it, you're like, okay, cool. And it's just that reinforcement, you know what I mean? The positive
Exactly.
reinforcement. Yeah.
Because the journey is like this. You know, some days
Yeah.
I'll go in the pantry and eating like I'm starving.
Yeah.
And the next morning I'm like, girl, what the hell was that? Okay, let's do this again.
Sometimes I just, my chips, sometimes why did I just inhale a whole packet of chips watching? And I'm so ashamed.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
come on, let's get it together, please.
It's happened to everyone.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that feeling. The only difference is don't give up. Like,
Don't just keep going.
I always say I don't make a mistake twice in a row. Like if I eat the chips today,
Yeah.
and I eat it tomorrow, don't let it be a third day.
Yeah,
Don't do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's
You
my
actually
rule.
can't. And
that's my
true.
rule of thumb.
Yeah. You have to have discipline with yourself at the end of the
Yeah.
day. How would you so what made you, obviously you're just documenting your journey, you're putting it on social media, you're doing your thing and you're like showing, like it's going really well. What made you be like, actually, I want to now do the fitness coach?
Because
Become
I
a
feel
fitness
like
coach.
I have so much knowledge on when I hyperfixate on a topic, I literally I study so I studied fitness in a way that I don't know how to explain. Like I wanted to crack it, and I feel like I finally did. And I see so many people struggling, and I'm just like, let me help you.
Yeah.
If we didn't need money, I would still do this for free.
Yeah.
I would do it for free.
Yeah, really.
See, if someone comes
So
to
it's
me,
something you're just genuinely passionate about. Yeah.
And what I do is like, it's so bad. Like if I go to a grocery store, so if I see an overweight person, I don't know how to explain it. I see them as, okay, like I know you're struggling. If I want to go to a grocery store, if I am in a grocery store and I see, let's say someone that is overweight, I do look at their grocery basket.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Wait, what do you see?
So it's not in a judgy way. It's more like in a, okay, it's so that I analyze people so I can help my clients even more.
When you see those people, do they tend to have like junk food in their baskets? The overweight
it's
people?
a pattern. Like, I don't know. So most people would have lots of healthy stuff, right?
Yeah.
It would be things like the heavy cream,
Yeah.
all those big back sauces. You know what I mean? All those things that rack up your calories.
Yeah.
They would have a broccoli and a carrot and all this other healthy stuff. It's
Yeah.
all the big, thick sauces that fucks everybody up.
Do you think is that what it is? What are we not hacking about food?
It's like, you gotta understand food,
Yeah.
right? So like for me, I don't feel, now I'm restricting myself. That's another story. But I don't feel like I restrict myself because, okay, I want creamy pasta. How can I make this pasta to be macro friendly, right? Okay, instead of using heavy cream milk, right, I'll use light cream, fat-free milk.
Okay, yeah, just switching it.
Switching the things, and sometimes it does taste very nice still.
Yeah.
You just got to know what to switch it to.
And you have to train yourself as well. Like, I'm so
Yes.
sorry. There's just, if you want to have a certain look as well, you can't just be too free
Exactly.
with how you eat.
That's true.
Yeah.
When people say, oh, balance, intuitive eating, a lot of people don't have the intuition.
Yeah.
You can't really trust your intuition.
You can't. You just have to
Because
just do what you need
you've
to
been
do.
eating intuitively.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, it doesn't come from a place of, like, everyone genuinely struggles because we don't get thoughts about, like, people don't know much about food,
Yeah.
I feel.
We don't. I don't think a
Yes,
lot of
I
people
agree.
do. I
So
think
it's-
people, And most of it, I always hear that most of it is your diet. Like 70% of it is what
I would
you're
even
eating.
go as far as 80, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, I used to say 70, but like 80% is diet. You could train from now till tomorrow. Don't matter.
What about when you are pregnant? Because one thing I've always said to myself is when I get pregnant, like I am I'm chilling. I'm going to relax. Like, I'm going to indulge. I'm going to do all of it. And one of my good friends, she did the same thing. And she was like my first pregnancy, she just ate and did her thing. And obviously it was really hard for her to like bounce back. But that girl, when I tell you she bounced back, she's a gym girl. So she just snapped back. Her body was like back to the normal physique after like maybe like 8 months or something, a year. And then she had another baby, and she was like, I really monitored how I was eating during that time. Does it make a difference, would you say, if you are like, how you eat during pregnancy versus like if you were to like work out and do everything and then or not do it?
So it does. So at the end of the day, it's a mindset thing, right? So for me, with pregnancy, you don't have a lot of control. Personally, I didn't have a lot of control. Yeah. So I wanted to eat nice and healthy, but all I wanted was Coke.
Really?
From Macca's.
Yeah.
With chips. And I don't even like chips.
Yeah.
So a lot of people can't control that. But if you can, I do think it makes a difference. Like I said here, if you're eating just because you're eating for two, a lot of people, this is an exception. A lot of people don't snap back. That's the exception.
Yeah.
So because you're fucked up here, now
you can't carry it through. Yeah.
Now it's like you're going to be working so hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Which is just like, it's also just not worth it. The bounce back.
It's not worth it. For me, I didn't eat healthy at all because I couldn't. A lot of people can't.
Okay. And you're saying you couldn't, the cravings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss me with a salad. Absolutely not.
Okay, now what's the tea with the stomach? What can we do to get that? Because, girl.
So I feel
like even just, let me just say, like when you're on your journey, whatever, like you're not even losing weight. Let's just say working out. To get the really like the physique, that stomach that's just like tight, I feel like is always the hardest thing for women.
I agree with you.
Guilty myself.
So you can't really spot reduce fat, right?
Yeah.
And in saying that, I've been training for 7 years though. I've been recruiting muscles for 7 years. That's not something you can do in 1 year.
Okay.
So I didn't start my fitness journey when I got pregnant. I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
So patience. It does take a lot of time. Anyone that you see that has the physique you want, ask them. Majority of them have been training for 5+ years.
Yeah.
I know that sounds like a lot of time, but it's going to pass anyway.
Yeah.
You might as well look hot by the end of 5 years.
You're right.
But
she just said just work.
Yeah,
basically
just keep working and it just clicks.
Yeah.
Just, because I did a lot of core rehab as well. Oh, girl, I trained because I did have diastasis recti. For those that don't know, that's like ab separation.
I was going, when
you get pregnant. Yeah. So
does that happen to everyone or it doesn't, right?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen. So a lot of women, when you're pregnant, your abs do separate.
Yeah.
A lot of people, it does come back together, but for some, it doesn't come back together.
Yeah.
And that's what leads to this bulge that women have when they get pregnant. No, when they have kids.
Yeah.
So I did core rehab 3 times a week. I was I wanted that core back. I'm down to 1 finger, but I still can feel it at the lower part of my.
So you can feel the separation.
Yeah,
basically.
I still can.
How many fingers could you feel before?
It was about 3 to 4 fingers. It was wide.
When you say 3, like what do you mean?
So when you
like
put
this,
yes, so you can feel it. Yes.
Oh wow.
So it goes deep. You can't. There's no
like back. Like there's no base.
Yes,
that's
it's just
crazy.
Like squishy. Yeah. But I knew that I could repair it.
Okay.
And I did. A lot of people, it was hard. But then I train a lot and I watch my diet. It's not easy to track your food all the time. And what I did, and I was very selfish.
Yeah.
I would meal prep just my food and cook for the whole family. Because when you're a mom, like I know a lot of moms say, how can you meal prep when you're a mom? I meal prep my food first. If I have energy, I do the rest.
Have you always been like that where you're just like, let me focus on myself?
No, absolutely not. When you're a mom, I'm working against my instinct. Because my instinct is to let myself go and just focus on my kids.
Yeah.
That's all that, like, I'm working against my instinct. Now I've trained myself, but previously I just want my kids to be good. And then I let go of myself and I become a terrible mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a ripple effect. You just got to choose you first and then you choose your kids.
Okay, Maxi, this is the tea that I want for myself. And I know some of the girls listening are going to love this.
Okay.
So you were on a Disruptions podcast and I saw a clip of you saying, your man bought you a house as your push present.
Yeah.
I said to her, taking notes, immediately I commented, all I heard, you were giving us a whole speech about something. All I heard was husband, push present, baby. I said, yep. Can we talk about that, please?
Okay.
So this, first of all, I love that because I'm someone that feels like a push present is 100% necessary.
100%.
I think people are just like, no, like it's just, what are you talking about? It's something for both of you, or like they try to think it's like materialistic or whatever. But I'm like, I'm risking my life here. I'm also going through 9 months of like, it's not easy, right?
Yeah.
So a push present is definitely warranted.
100%.
But a house,
I know, this was a bit much.
talk to us about it.
So my man is a complete provider.
Okay.
You know, he's a Nigerian man. Well,
Yeah.
what can I say?
Yeah.
But like he's a very responsible man. But like, cause we were living in a very old house before, and he's like, "Girl, like, well, I'm not letting you bring a kid into this house. Let me get you a house." I didn't even know that was gonna happen. He just kept like sending me houses.
Yeah.
That I was just like, "What are you doing, mate?" But then he got the house. It's like, "Oh, congratulations!" I'm like, "Okay." Thank you. Everyone's gonna hear about this one.
Absolutely. What do you mean? So he was sending you houses, and were you choosing which house?
No, he just, because he's so good. Like, he's very observant. I'm not though, but like he is. So he just keeps asking, okay, so what do you like here? What don't you like? And he knows, he keeps that in his head. You know, the same thing happened when I don't want to like sound like I'm flexing, but when he got me a car, he kept asking me on the road, do you like that one? Do you not like this one? Do you like that one? So I just trust him to just, when he buys something, like he just knows that, okay, she's going to like this.
Yeah.
So
He went and he was just like, you have a baby. Let me buy your house.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know, but it's like, I don't want women to see that as a standard.
It's not a standard, but I think, you know what, it brings us back to number one, 100% push present. This is what needs to be happening. I'm so sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. You know, whether it's a house or, it's a
Something.
car or something, you know, but like something, if you can get a house, get one.
Exactly. If you get something according to your pocket.
But I feel, get what makes sense within your means. But I do feel like it brings it back to like, just being with a man that supports you and like really loves you and cares for, just like not even just all about you, but he's really caring for like your well-being, your future, and your future together as a couple with your family. Because I think for me, I just get like, we were talking about it off camera, it's really scary out here, number one, but also you can't settle. Because when you settle, it will show how important. I think one of the biggest decisions you make in your life is picking your partner.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. For me, I feel like when we started dating, he was just such an unserious guy, really.
Yeah. So what did you know when you first met him?
No, absolutely not. Like
At
he
all?
was just, no, not at all.
So what
But
switched?
But in saying that, I was young.
Yeah.
You kind of have when you're 19, you're 20, you have that leeway to experiment and just date, whatever, and hopefully see how it goes. But when you're over 26, you start a date with intention. Like, okay, I'm 26. Everyone's had time to grow, you know, get your shit together.
Yeah.
So it's a bit different. Dating in your early 20s is so much different from when you're dating in your late 20s.
Yeah.
So back then, like, you had a lot of red flags, really. But it wasn't significant, you know.
Yeah.
But when we decided to get married, I knew that, okay, this man, like, he had so, like, great qualities, how he related to his mom, his sister, how he talked about family, how he was when I was down, you know, we didn't get it straight away. Like, every marriage suffers when you have kids.
Yeah.
Because ours did suffer when I had postpartum depression, because I was a complete bitch, really.
Yeah?
I was, yeah.
And how did he handle it?
Or he didn't really handle it much sometimes. Like, he was like, you don't want to be around someone like that. You know, he just tried to stay safe, avoid me, and I wanted more connection. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
of course.
So it was a roller coaster, but I feel like we did figure it out.
That's amazing. Well, I mean, like, clearly, like, and you guys, that's what I mean. At the end of the day, they need to kind of, they need to want to just work it out.
Yes.
Like, it's like you have to commit to what this is, whether like through good times, bad times.
Yeah, exactly.
Commit to, you know what I mean, the actual relationship.
Yeah.
But also, they just have to care about you.
Yes.
And understand you and be willing to be like, all right, cool, let me try and figure out what's she going through. And vice versa. Like, as a woman, you need to care for your man and cater.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, I just think it's an important decision.
Yeah, I didn't really care for him for a while though.
Really?
No, girl, I was fighting for my life.
What was going on through that? So postpartum is something that we've discussed here before, but can you explain?
How I would experience, like, because I did experience like postpartum depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Like, I would have intrusive thoughts. I would feel like someone's coming to kill my baby or some, like, it was this weird, I would be carrying my baby and I'm like, okay, what if I just drop him on the floor? And all of a sudden I'm anxious. Like, why would you think that? It's a weird feeling. And how I would explain postpartum depression, it's like you're in the middle of an ocean, right? It's very dark in there. I felt like I was at the bottom of an ocean with no light, and I was just swimming. I'm like with sharks, and I had no idea. And it just felt like that wasn't me. My person, like who I was on top of the ocean, looking at me.
Oh, you felt like you were out of body. This is an
Yes.
out of body experience.
It was an out of body experience,
and it was happening consistent all the time.
yeah, for years. Yeah,
For how long?
mine lasted 1.5 years.
Wow.
Imagine that. So I would literally get angry and snap. And, you know, my person, like at my core, I'm like, girl, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
I couldn't control it, you know? It's all these hormones. I had no support. I was depressed. I went from a size 8 to all of a sudden I was big. And it's like, okay, all right. You know, I met my husband and it looks like we fit according to societal standards. And all of a sudden, like, this man is still hot and I look like a mother. So I didn't accept that. Instead of me to like embrace the process, it's easier said than done, but that's the first time like my body is changing. You go from this sexy pregnant woman to this woman postpartum, and everyone's like, okay, when are you snapping back? Time is ticking.
The pressure that people put on women.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's so crazy. On top of that, you're dealing with like being a first time mom as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, second time around, when I got big, I'm like, yeah, I'm big. So what?
Yeah, because you went through it already.
Yeah, and I rocked the crop top. Doesn't mean it didn't mess me up mentally, but like I got better at it. And I'm like, okay, it is what it is. I am postpartum. I look like I'm postpartum. It's fine. You know, it's hard though, but
How did that, when you first started feeling the depression, was that straight away, like once you had the baby, or like was it?
so for me, there's what we call baby blues.
Baby blues,
right?
which have, yeah.
So it's like 2 weeks after you give birth, like you feel it and stuff. So I didn't feel the depression straight away. It just crept in slowly and slowly. It's like, okay, 1 week after I gave birth, okay, like, all right, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. My mom was with me for a month. The first month when I gave birth. So when she left, I really felt it. And I feel like everything stems from lack of support, hormones. And I was a nurse, so I didn't seek help. I feel like you should seek help.
You should seek help.
Oh, but
100%.
I
This
didn't.
Yeah. And did you know about it?
I did, but I was like, I'm not seeking help. I was too tired to seek help. Because I'm like, I'm not going to start booking things and going to things. I barely have enough time to sleep.
Yeah.
So it feels like everyone's like, oh, mom, seek help. But we're so busy to seek help.
And also you're stuck in your mindset of where you are right now. Like, it needs to be
Exactly.
easier for you. It needs to be, the process of seeking help just needs to be
They need to come to our house.
Have like a nurse. Do they have that here where you have midwives and stuff come to the house or check in?
They do check on the baby, never really the mom. You do a 6-week appointment at the GP's clinic when they don't really care about you, really. And then that's it. And they're like, okay, off you go figure it out. That's why everyone's messed up in society. No one's taking care of moms.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not checking in, and I feel like it's good though. It's nice to hear like people like you. I had Lorraine come on this. Do you know Lorraine?
Yes, I
she's
know,
beautiful,
I
and
love
she
her.
was talking to us as well about her like experience with it. And I'm like, it's scary, but it's also like it's nice to know that, you know, there's information out there, and also people are going through it. But it's definitely like something that we don't know enough about.
Yeah.
And I don't think you're gonna know unless you experience it.
That's true. And that's why I always try to just pass that message across in the way I know how to.
Yeah.
Because I say I love my life as a mom, and the next video is me crying with my kids. It is part of the process. You know, it's such a nuanced topic because motherhood is such a unique experience to, you know, everyone.
Yeah.
You know,
she said just,
to everyone.
just not everyone else. Yeah.
But there's this fundamental thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's
That keeps you coming, like keeps you like loving it, you mean? Or do you mean?
Yeah, I feel like that makes everyone relate to the journey. That's what I mean. Like, it's even with Cardi B, like I can relate.
That's what I'm saying. When I saw that, I was like, I need to bring this up in the episode because it's like, she's so real about it too.
Yes.
It's like, yes, motherhood is hard, but also all these other women before me experienced that as well. And now I'm going through it. And I can't even speak because I'm not a mother, but it's like, I know one day I will be. And it's just like, yeah, I'm going to look at everybody else who doesn't have kids. I get up. Like, what do you mean? I'm going to be the most judgmental.
See, that's the thing. I feel like I had to switch my mindset.
Yeah.
Previously, if someone without kids came and be like, oh, I'm so tired, I'm just so.
Ugh, I know.
But now I'm like, you know what? When I didn't have kids, I was genuinely tired.
Yeah.
So I don't doubt that you're tired.
Yeah.
So now I have so much empathy. You know, I'm like, then when they're like, oh, I'm so tired, I'm like, oh, you know, I bet. What did you do?
But
You know, and now I don't judge. I used to judge hard before.
Let people know though where they can find you.
Yes, so my coaching. So
Your
what
coaching?
I do, it's like one-on-one coaching, right? I get like, okay, you tell me what the hell do you want to achieve?
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, okay, this is what you want to achieve. This is what your schedule is like. I create a meal plan for you based on what you like to eat.
Yeah.
I create like workouts for you based on, okay, you're like, okay, Maxi, I can only work out 3 days. I'm like, bet, don't worry. We'll do 3 days.
Yeah.
I schedule the workouts. I bug you.
Do you tell them what workouts to do?
Yeah, I create everything with the videos and stuff. And
okay.
and they have everything, like you literally have the
The whole plan there.
the whole plan.
Wow.
But my work, it's not the plan. My work is to fix here.
Yeah. The mindset.
Yeah. And because I do like video calls as well, right?
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I do. So I'm very like, sometimes I'll be doing the most really.
Yeah.
To be
Are you
honest.
doing this one-on-one or like video calls for
So
like
we do
group?
like group.
Okay,
yeah,
I was gonna say, I was
can't
like,
do
girl,
video,
one-on-one,
It's like group video calls, but it's so good because
Yeah.
everyone sees people, like you're seeing someone else on the same journey as you, and you're like, oh shit, I had that question too.
Yeah.
And it's I'm such a community girl.
Yeah.
You know, and it just brings me so much joy. You know, when people a lot of people, you know, when it clicks.
Yeah.
So you have to plan, right? Like, okay, it's
Yeah.
like
It has
here.
to click in the mind.
So I'm like sending voice notes, I'm sending videos, I do extra content for them, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
you're really like, guys, you're getting the full experience.
Yes,
yeah, that's amazing though.
Yeah,
like even for, this episode is making me realize I need to get up. Like I have time.
Yep,
I have
I'm telling
time.
you, I put my soul
Yeah.
into my craft, really, you know, and I like to live life like literally 100% authentic. You don't
Yeah.
understand. I can't bend for anyone.
I believe it. Like I feel it.
Yeah, I can't. Like if I'm at a party and I want to eat a chicken with my freaking hands, I'll do that. Yeah, and lick the hands too.
You're crazy.
And people look at me and I'm like, okay, you know you want to do it, you just can't do it.
So we need to get your mentality, Maxi.
Yeah,
That's the rest of my year.
Yeah.
It's a lock in.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Girl, let people know where they can find you.
Oh, you can find me on, it's a Maxi Ducer, MaxiDucer on everywhere.
Everything, guys. And as always, I'm going to link it all in the description. You have been amazing. Thank you so much. Like, I had such a good time having you.
Same. Thank you for having me. It was nice chatting with you.
Nice chatting you too, girl. And guys, make sure you subscribe, follow, do all the things, show the love. And as always, I love to see it. And I'll see you guys again next week. Bye. On Field, spelled F-E-E-L-D, like Field, connections have no limits. Explore who you are, meet people who get it, and find your community. Download Field on the App Store or Google Play through the link in the description.